I built this farm in 1992. This is my 401k.
Art Scott's sprawling dairy farm was supposed to be his future, but in 2018 he was told an invisible enemy had seeped into his groundwater, impacting his cows, tainting their milk, and devastating his business.
There's people's families' lives have been ruined because of this.
Ruined by a set of chemicals known as PFAS that have been linked to cancer and other health problems. In Scott's case, the contamination came from his neighbor, a military base that used firefighting foam containing toxic PFAS chemicals, which over time leaked onto his property. Thousands of farms across the U.S. have been impacted by the same PFAS problem created by the U.S. military.
The longer they wait, the farther that's going to go and the more people who are going to be exposed to this.
But a new law requires bases to send letters to farmers and ag operators notifying them about this invisible threat to their livelihood.
This is not just some sort of theoretical problem. It's having a real impact on people.
To get a sense of the scale of this problem, Spotlight on America filed Freedom of Information requests, asking for the names and addresses of every farm or agricultural operation being notified about potential contamination. Those requests revealed a stunning list of more than 50,000 individuals whose information was handed over to the Defense Department. The list includes farmers in every state.
So I want to show you this. This is just 200 pages of individuals.
We took our findings to Michigan Congressman Dan Kildee, the co-creator of the Congressional PFAS Task Force.
When you see the scope of the number of people whose information was handed over, what does it say to you about this problem?
It really says that what we've discovered about PFAS so far is just the tip of the iceberg. And we know that PFAS, when it's in an underground plume, doesn't stop at the border of the base.
It's a huge problem.
Anna Reed with the Natural Resources Defense Council says the DoD is downplaying the problem by limiting their notifications to farms located within a mile downgrade of potentially impacted bases and testing just 3 of the thousands of hazardous PFAS chemicals that exist.
It's absolutely not enough. There are a lot of other types of PFAS that are in that groundwater that are contaminating both the base and also the surrounding area.
The Defense Department wouldn't agree to an interview, but in a new report made public last week, the DoD revealed that in March of this year, they notified more than 2,000 agricultural operations across the country about potential PFAS contamination. Based on their own reporting, not one farm around Cannon Air Force Base was notified under the new law. But we know that's not the case. Art Scott showed us the letter he received from the DoD.
It's just been a long, long road.
He's spent years since the day he was informed about PFAS contamination on his property, fighting to make the military clean up its mess. I'm Josie Sturman for Spotlight on America.